Hello. Oh man, guys, I'll tell you what. The stream just got shut off. Don't know what happened. Apparently it's been down for a while and I just now realized it. So I don't know what happened. It just got turned off. I guess I should go check my email and see what's going on there. I was busy responding to another email. I mean, I had internet, so this is kind of why I'm, starting to get a little suspicious because I've got internet connection. There's no reason that I shouldn't be on. I was guys, John Vidale, Professor John Vidale just wrote me an email. He actually wrote an email to somebody else, and then for some reason, first time ever, carbon copied me on the email, and I don't know if he meant to. I don't think he meant to do this. I don't think he meant to carbon copy me on this email that he just wrote me. He's actually disparaging me hard to someone who wrote him, and he carbon copied me, and I'm trying to figure out why the hell I'm getting an email from John Vidale, and it really is him. And I'll just read it to you here. Hold on one second. Let me go back to my email here. All right, this says from John Vidale to me. All right, but this is carbon copied to me. He's emailing somebody else with Caltech. So he carbon copied is from John Vidale to a guy named Luciano Batista, and carbon copied somebody at Caltech. All right, and it said, here's what it says. Okay, apparently Luciano wrote John Vidale, and John Vidale accidentally wrote me back. This is the deal. Okay, this comes from John Vidale. It says, Luciano, that's ridiculous. I said on our Facebook page that the science paper could be more thoroughly convincing, but that is an extremely interesting and potentially very important and innovative use of fabulous data. Michael Janich, a.k.a. Dutchsinse, is a tin hat conspiracy theorist. As a quick review of, and then he posts a link to his Facebook page, would quickly reveal, John, coming from my phone, so this is likely terse. So on his phone, he accidentally wrote me. He was having a debate or somebody going back with somebody named Luciano Batista, and then he goes off. You know what? I'm just going to show it to you, man. John, you're getting what's coming to you right now, brother, because I'm showing your email. And I hope everybody is now listening up. Take a look at the screen. Okay, now you're going to see my back-end mail. I don't care. This is my dork-to-door address, guys. My dork-to-door email address that I've given you here in my chat. So how the hell does Vidale have it? Right? Now check it out. Oh, here, hold on. 1 second. Whoops. There we go. Okay, so this is what I see. Okay, and this is my email that you guys have. Might be linked on my YouTube page, but why would Vidale be sending me this? So look at this. And look, carbon copy to somebody at Caltech. And here's John's address. If you guys want to send him an email, let him know how you think. seismoguy@mac.com. But anyways, Luciano, that's ridiculous. I said on our Facebook page that the science paper could be more thoroughly convincing, but that is extremely interesting and potentially very important, an innovative use of fabulous data. Why would he say this? Michael Janich, a.k.a. Dutchsinse, is a tin hat conspiracy theorist, as a quick review. Will quickly reveal. Okay? Hey, John, from phone. And then I responded to him. I'm not going to let you see my response. Let me just say, I let him have it. I let him have it, and I dropped some F-bombs and some other stuff in there. So, I'm not holding back at this point. And I told him, you better watch out because now you got a video coming that's going to destroy you. So, here we go. John Vidale is the lead professor of the Pacific North... Oh, whoops, there. You can go ahead and pause that real quick if you guys want to see what I said. But I'm going to turn that off. Okay. We're going to go do a search on Professor John Vidale and show you guys who he is. He's the lead geologist from the Pacific Northwest Seismic Network. John Vidale. Here he is, right here. Look at that guy. So, American-born seismologist who specializes in examining seismograms to explore features within the Earth. He received the American Geophysical Jane B. McElwain Medal in 1994. He's got his own wiki. Here he is. He's the lead professor of geosciences at the University of Washington State. He also runs something called the Pacific Northwest Seismic Network. Let's go pull that up. Okay, Pacific Northwest Seismic Network. And let's go to the... Do they have it in cache? Please tell me they have this cache so we don't have to go to their page. Great. Okay, we can skip their page. They don't get my IP or anything. We're going to their cache page on Google. Here it is. All right, so this is their page. They solicit donations. They're trying to build networks around Washington State. They are in charge of reporting earthquakes in the Northwest. Okay, that being said, now let's go PNSN Dutchsinse. And what do we have here? We have a video made by me, and definitely some responses made by me, where I'm showing myself calling CBS News and other places where PNSN has come out and fully attacked me. And I mean big time. We're talking about saying that I'm a horror promoter for money, saying that, I mean, here, look at this. I mean, I've got full posts on it. Here's John Vidale on the PNSN page. Read this. Okay, I mean, you don't have to take my word for it. You guys are welcome to check it out. Pacific Northwest Seismic Network has fully come out and harassed me hardcore. Trashy clickbait. He went on the news and said that I'm a horror promoter. This is him in using his position of authority at the state to, and here he is, if you guys want to contact him, here's his contact information, phone number, fax, email. Okay, and you can go over to their group, and that's where they're trashing me. So why is Vidale sharing that link to, what was that guy's name? Luciano Batista? Luciano Batista. I don't get it. Who's Luciano Batista here? Let's go back to my, let's make sure we got that spelled right. Let's go back to my Yahoo. There we go, John. Oh, maybe Luciano is the guy who wrote him in behalf of me. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe Luciano is a viewer of mine. That might explain why Vidale is, you know, I don't know. Who's Anbel at Caltech EDU? Let's go find them. Copy. Paste it. This is how you do it, guys. You want to go messing with Dutchsinse? Really? Oh, here we go. Asaph Inbal. The lead author of the article. Oh my God, now you know they stole it. He's writing, Vidale is corresponding with the second author in the article, and they're talking about me back and forth, Michael Janich. Oh my God. Caltech division, and I just tagged up Caltech in my videos this week. I put Caltech in the tags. I told you they fall for it. I told you they search their names. I told you guys, they're such egoists. They go out and search their names. They're, you know, imagine Vidale sitting there, John Vidale, every day in freaking Google. I don't even do that, and I'm Dutchsinse. What happens when you search me? All this crap comes up. You know, let's find out here. Let's go search what happens when you find Dutchsinse. That's not too bad. Okay, my YouTube page comes up first. Hey, that's not too bad. That finally worked out all right. What do you know? Am I in the news at all? What? What? What the hell? This is the day before my birthday. What is this? September 29th. Oh, it's a comment down below. Oh, people are talking. Hey, look. Comments down below. For several months now, Dutchsinse YouTube has been forecasting earthquakes. Ah, yeah. All right. Let's see. Why does... Wait. Why is Dutchsinse coming up with scientists? Would they use me in a tag on Huffington Post? Hold on, is it another comment? Maybe I left a comment here. Oh no, oh. Nope, they used me in a tag. They used me in a tag on HuffPo. That's why Dutchsinse is coming up in the news for HuffPo. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, there we go, guys. So John Vidale accidentally writing me an email? I don't know. Who is Luciano Batista? I hope that's one of my viewers. Well, if he's a viewer, I don't want to out him, you know what I mean? I don't really want to get him involved, actually, but it just proves, okay, so the other guy is the lead author of the article, Vidale's copying him, and they're both disparaging me publicly. That is absolutely insane, man. That is absolutely insane. All right, well, you know, there it is. I mean, now it's there for you guys to see. Okay, I mean, he's disparaging me in emails now to people I don't know, to lead authors of articles who I was just getting on today to show you guys. I was like, look, man, I go, this is a ripoff. It really is. If you're going to take it and try and say you just discovered it, you've got to do the appropriate research before you claim you discover something. And, you know, it's like Mount Dutch North Pole supervolcano. I had to do tremendous amount of actually looking up and research to find out whether or not somebody else had discovered it first before I could claim publicly that I discovered it. If you claim publicly that you discovered something and you didn't, you got to expect that the person who's been talking about it for the last several years is going to show up immediately online. This isn't like the old days where you had a chance to get away with it and it was a debate between who discovered electricity first, that kind of stuff. That's not possible anymore. We have date and time stamp stuff of me talking about this going back to 2010, 2011, 2012. They started studying in 2012 and they come out in 2016 with their study. Well, and they claim discovery on it, but I'm sorry, you didn't discover it. It's just, I'm not trying to be a jerk about it. I'm just saying you didn't. And so I consider it a ripoff. It's like the battery when I put out the video on how to make the paper-thin battery. And Stanford University ripped it off. They watched the video. That night, they made their discovery, which was the same discovery I made in my video and I put out. And they waited a few months and then announced they discovered it. I mean, it's just like, look, I mean, this is scientific plagiarism at some point, or they just are getting tremendously lucky. Which, I mean, I'm not willing to fully discount the fact that it's a coincidence, but I very seriously doubt it. And I have a right to my doubts, my opinions, my beliefs, and my attitudes. And quite frankly, I've been very nice with these people because we do have the capability of, you know, I mean, in social media, you guys are hundreds of thousands of people. And his email is now out there. I expect you not to threaten him, and I expect you to be at least somewhat civil. But you can drop the F-bombs, you can give them all you got like that, because they're pieces of shit, okay? They really are. And there's people's lives at stake now. So now, not only are they like trying to just stop me from doing what I'm doing, but they're also putting other people's lives at risk. And that's where I start getting pissed. And when, again, they're trying to stop earthquake forecasting from Dutchsinse. As I said in my response to John Vidale, I said, first of all, don't write me again. Secondly, I told him, look, I'm not even going to get into what I tell them. You guys know there's lives at risk. The reason there's lives at risk is because people aren't getting warnings for earthquakes. We can warn them. They're trying to stop me. I'm the only person on the internet they are trying to stop. I went and looked. I went and checked. Does John Vidale go and debunk a bunch of people online? Is that his shtick? Is that his thing? No, it's not. He's not part of that, you know, meta bunk, always online, trying to discredit every latest, greatest conspiracy theory thing. He's solely focused on me out of 7 billion people on the planet and out of hundreds, if not thousands of people who are doing appropriate earthquake forecasting research, that I'm the only one. Even online, there's definite people doing it. Why am I the focus? I can demonstrate a pattern of harassment with these people. And now here they are, and the email exchange behind the scenes, whatever, comes to me in my inbox with a direct email from John Vidale to me. The lead geophysics medal recipient is emailing me, guys. He's emailing me. He's on my tip. You know what I mean? Why don't you just sit down on it, John? All right, so again, this is YouTube, and I can say that kind of stuff, and he's picking a fight with somebody who has nothing to lose, a punk rock background, no professional credibility to try to retain, and no thought of ever wanting it. So, in other words, you're picking a fight with somebody who you probably shouldn't pick a fight with, John. And I've given you multiple chances. The last time I was extremely nice to you when you came to my page. You guys got to understand, I started a fundraiser. I want you to take a look at the screen right now. See in the upper right-hand corner? I'm going to refresh it just to make sure we're at the most current number. There we are. In the last 36 days, I've raised $18,536 to provide me a yearly salary to do what I do online, to maintain my whole Dutchsinse operation, everything from weather and earthquakes to just reporting of any recent events that are going on, that kind of stuff. And the day I started the fundraiser, about $5,000 was donated the first day. And all of a sudden, a geology professor from Arizona shows up named Professor Rick Aster, A-S-T-E-R. And he leaves a comment on my fundraiser page where you can leave a comment if you make a donation or something, or if you just like me, you can leave a comment. He comes over and says, "This is a hoax and a scam, do not donate." That's all he said. One sentence, "This is a hoax and a scam, do not donate." And I'm like, what? And I immediately took a screenshot of it. I go, look, the professor, he's the lead geology professor. Oh, I'm sorry, University of Colorado, not Arizona. From Colorado, Rick Aster. So I take a screenshot of it, post it, and say, look, Rick Aster's harassing me over on my fundraiser page, guys, and he's trying to get people to stop donating. He's accused me of being a scam and a hoax or whatever, and it's false accusation. Rick Aster, step up. What you got? And when I posted it, all of a sudden John Vidale shows up on my Facebook page. Again, this is just like 34 days ago, so a month ago. Vidale's over there defending Rick Aster, saying that I am a scam artist and that nobody should donate. Trying to stop people, using his position of public authority from the University of Washington State, using his position, his pages associated with the Pacific Northwest Seismic Network, which receives U.S. government funding, using those pages to libelously slander me in an attempt to cause financial harm. Now, tell me if I've got a legal case, guys, because I don't know if anybody here thinks legally, but he's using a company and state funds to cause my business harm. And he's only doing it to me unfairly, unjustly, disparaging me in ways that I can't defend myself to people who I'll never know in an attempt to try and ruin me. This isn't science. If it was science, he'd be talking science. He wouldn't be talking about Michael Janich is a horror promoter for clickbait. He would be going into what I'm saying about deep earthquakes and shallow earthquakes. Oh, I'm sorry, that's right. That's what the new study says. Deep earthquakes and shallow earthquakes. Oh, that's just a coincidence. Right? As he emails back and forth with the lead author of the study. How about that, guys? How about that? So the biggest names in the industry are on my tip. They're taking the time to carbon copy me, maybe by accident, whatever. I'm on his email list. I'm on Vidale's email list. Hey, Vidale, you want to write me some more? Want to write me some more, brother? I bet you're going to get a lot of mail. You've got mail. And you're going to get a lot more, bro, because I'm putting this out as a video, not just on my live stream now. I'm just telling my viewers now, as soon as I'm done, I'm sharing it as a video on my channel. That's right, and it's going to be titled, John Vidale, lead geologist, emails Dutchsinse. That's what it's going to say as a headline. And then I'm going to tag your classes. I'm going to tag your fellow professors. I'm going to tag everybody that you know, John. And I'm going to put them in the video down in the tags. So if they search themselves like you search yourself, John, guess who's going to come up? You. And my video. And I'm going to go change all my tags on all my videos that have a reference to you, solely to you and them. So guess what, bro? You're about to become a whole lot of popular online here on social media. You're about to learn a lesson called Social Media 101. And Professor Vidale has now become the student. All right? You guys are going to help me do this. I know you're going to help because you're tired of institutional harassment and censorship by the government, aren't you? And that's happening to me from a government-sponsored guy who just got millions of dollars from the taxpayers, from the government, to go do what he wants to do. Why isn't he doing it? Why is he still coming after me online? Don't you have some earthquakes to be monitoring, John? Instead of emails about Dutchsinse and coming to my social media pages to disparage me, go to CBS News and talk about me, dude, are you in love with me? I'm just wondering what the deal is. Is it a man crush? Is it the real deal? An infatuation? A fascination? What is it? An obsession? Maybe. Maybe. I can tell you this, though. I've got a lot of obsessors online, John. You're going to have to get in line with the rest of them. I'm on YouTube, you know? And I do what, you'll be surprised what we do to people who push the line, go over the line on YouTube. You learn the lesson, not to do it again. But like a child who touches a hot stove, I guess you just got to learn by example of yourself. You can't just learn from mom telling you. You got to put your hand on the stove to learn not to touch it again. And I'm hot, and I got nothing to lose, Johnny boy. So here we go. I'm going to save it on my channel. It's about to get ugly.